So hello everyone, it's Gel Beauty 87 and I'm here. Look at a hot mess, girl. Look at how much of my face we have concealed. We look crazy. I use the, what is that? The Kevin Aqua and Essential Enhancing Concealer in the little pot. I use SX13 to conceal like the dark spots on my face, and then I use 12 to put underneath my eyes, but I'm not using that today. I'll use something else. We're not doing the foundation review today though. We're gonna do some Battle of the Blushes, Battle of the Setting Sprays, and then try out the new Natasha Denona face palette, the bounce creams or whatever. But for right now, we're about to get into this e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette. I had mixed feelings about buying this palette just because I don't like the formula of their bigger palettes. Like, I bought two other ones when they first came out and supposedly had changed the formula, and I thought that formula was terrible too. I'm not even gonna front. But after I tried the bite sizes, I was like, okay, it seems like they're trying to get better. So I had to ask my girl, shout out to her, it's Glam Beauty XO. And I asked her, I was like, well, how is this palette? Because if it's like, is it the formula of the bite ones, or is it like the formula of the old ones? Because I just straight up told her, like, I don't like the formula of the old ones. And she low-key was like, she didn't like it either, but she said this new formula was better. So after she told me that, I was like, okay, we'll take a chance and we'll try it. So this is what the inside of it looks like. I don't know what I'm going to do. I love the look. It's my Ray did with this purple right here. Y'all know I'm all about a simple monochromatic light purple vibe. So I would definitely be down with doing that, but we're not gonna do that. I want to use some of these bronzy shimmery tones, and not, y'all saw I went super extra yesterday with the Kaleidos palette, so I'm trying to calm my little happy ass down and, you know, get life in order. Plus, this seems like it's some cool type of dual chrome situation, but at the same time, I kind of want to do an orangey fiery-ish type situation. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know this is gonna be involved, and most likely this. So I'm thinking we might just do like a red orangish dual chrome type vibe. But first we need to put some eyeshadow primer on. So we're gonna take I'm trying to decide if I want to use my ABH or if I want to use, matter of fact, we're gonna use my Urban Decay primer potion. It's right over here. Hold on. Yes, I'm just gonna use my primer potion and do that. The only thing that sucks about this palette is there is no mirror, but we'll just take my Vesca bronzer and Kissed by Bali and use that mirror. I'm putting on all my bougie products today. Well, mind you, I'm gonna be wearing like a $14 eyeshadow palette, but we're gonna put on like my La Mer foundation and that's why I use my Kevin Aqua Skin Enhancer, because I only use this cover up when I'm using my expensive products. So if you see me using Essential Skin, that means I'm using some expensive face products. I feel like putting on the Tom Ford Eye Quad because I brought them with me, but I just added some purple to a look yesterday, so I'm trying to not be about that. I always do that, y'all, get eyeshadow primer underneath here. I don't even know how, like how it gets there, what I'll be doing to get it there, I don't know. But we're just gonna use primer potion tonight. I'm talking about tonight, and it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Today is barbecue day. Adriangameover is super excited because he gets to go to a barbecue at my friend's house, and he has brothers that love video games just as much as Adrian, so he's super excited to go and hang out, and I am excited for him because it's rare he gets to go hang out with people who have a love of video games like he does. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the color Spice that I showed you all. So we're gonna start off with that one, and then I think I'm gonna go in with Caliente, and then I'm thinking about mixing these two shimmers right here, and I was just putting this in the inner corner, but it depends on how I feel. So point is, we're gonna start with Spice. So I picked up a good amount on my E33. This is the Sigma Detail Diffuse Crease Brush. Y'all know, one of my favorite brushes. Okay, it's giving decent pigmentation considering. But with their shadows, I just always feel like I should use the ABH primer just because I feel like the pigmentation isn't that great on them. I feel horrible saying it, and I feel like I sound like a jerk saying it, but it's like, that's always how I feel though. I feel like the color payoff isn't like that great. I don't know if it's because I have melanin, because I see other people using them. I feel like it looks better on them, but I'm like, is it because I have melanin and the pigmentation just isn't coming through unless I use that because your shadows aren't as pigmented as other people's? Or like, what's going on with that? I don't know. But the bite-sized ones, I feel like did a pretty good job. So again, that's why I was willing to try this one, because at first I was like, oh, because I saw it, I was like, the color story is cute, but I just know these aren't going to perform the way I want them to, especially with their price point. They're just not going. But they have been trying to get better and better at eyeshadow, but I feel like they should, because eyeshadow is one of the top selling makeup things there are. So it's like, the fact that yours isn't good, and then, you know, that's a product that everybody has like a million things of. You should probably be trying to perfect it. So I appreciate them, you know, seeing their problem and trying to fix it. Definitely appreciate that. And I appreciate them trying to fix their shade ranges when it comes to their foundations and stuff. I will say, though, they need to get on the bronzer bus for everybody else this year and get their bronzer life in order. Because, like, that Parma Infused bronzer y'all came out with, that darker shade, was a joke. I can't use that where they do that at. So they said need to fix some stuff like they bronzer. Like, what is up? Why is this bronzer not working for me? Oh, yeah, because it didn't work for anybody past medium tan. Fix that. Fix it. Fix it. Thank you so much. But this shadow is actually performing pretty well. So let's go to the other side and start making our eyes look like hot flaming Cheetos. But I love that Give Me Glow actually has a shadow that's called Flaming Hot. I'm like, yes. Shout out to my favorite shit. Because when I was in high school, I used to only eat Flaming Hots. I'd mix them with like the Venner's Flaming Hots, salt and sour chips, and that would be like lunch along with a ham sandwich, and I think I had like some fruit snacks and like a high C or a Capri Sun or something. Okay, so looking good, looking good. And then we just, of course, gonna blend the orange on top of this right here when I'm done. But I need to pat some more on this outer V here. And I think I'm gonna darken up the outer V later with that brown shade called Coconut. Because I feel like Keiko's is just a little too dark for what I want. So I feel like Coconut would be better. Now, I didn't buy anything else from this collection. The lipstick I bought was in the color Permission. It was this orange one I'd seen on their website that I wanted for a while. And then I saw Karen Harris with it on, and I thought it was gorgeous. I feel like it would go good with this Eyelook. But because I need to test out the new Maybelline lip lifters today, and I'm not going to bring that lipstick with me. I'm going to just bring the lip gloss. I'm not going to put it on. I'll put it on another video or something. I'm going to take this clean blending brush and try to fix this up here before we go in with the orange. Just blend it all over the eye. Why not? I'm sorry if you can hear Adriangameover in the background. He is watching videos on YouTube because my grandmother's house does not have Wi-Fi. And he needs something to do. I was thinking about getting Wi-Fi and cable put in here just so he'd actually be willing to come out here with me, because he's like, there's nothing to do out here, Mommy. There's no Wi-Fi. There's no cable. I'm like, I know my grandma has a laptop, so I was thinking about going to the library, and they have like the little hotspots you can get, and then just renew it every week to you know, make sure he gets that. But I could always probably just buy a hotspot from AT&T, who's my service provider, and then just, you know, get them to and get her laptop and let him use that. I'm thinking I might just go ahead and do that. So this is Caliente. I'm gonna dust that over the top of this like I was talking about. Yeah, you all, in August, I'm hoping that Adrian gets to e-learn instead of having to like go back to school, because I'm really not feeling the go back to school thing. I don't necessarily want him in school because they say it's supposed to pick back up in the wintertime, according to things I've seen on the news. So I'm like, I just don't want Kissy Man like in the actual building with everyone else. I was like, when Labor Day comes, I'm going to buy him a laptop, so that way once winter comes, since my computer is in a in an extension of the house and there's no what do you call it, insulation in it, I don't want him trying to sit back there and do his homework for school. So I was like, I found his dad found me a laptop for like $200 that I could buy him. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and hook that up. I'm trying to see if I can see a contrast and difference, and I can a little bit, but it's like not a lot, which I'm kind of disappointed in, because I wanted that gradient to be like prominent. I mean, it's not like too bad. Like, I feel like you can see it, but I don't know. It's just not as bold and vibrant as I wanted it to be. But these are kind of darker colors, so I guess I can let it slide. I know I'm not gonna redo these eyes over, so, you know, whatever it is, it's just what it's gonna be. probably won't take any pictures though for this look because I just don't necessarily like the way it's coming together right now. But I tried to use the warmer tones because y'all know I don't ever really use warm tones. I always like my cool tones. And I would easily went to the other side and did the blue and the purple vibe and called it a day. But I'm like, no, we're going to try to do warm tones since I know it seems like a lot of people like warm tones over cool tones. And I'm just like the odd man out. But it's fine. I don't have a problem with going against the grain if it's something I truly like. And I'll stand by it. So I stand by my cool tones. Even though lots of other people like warm tones, it's fine. You stand by your warm tones, I'll stand by my cool tones. Doesn't mean we can't be friends. Okay, so I feel like it looks really blown out and it's like super high up, but again, I'll live with it. So we're gonna swatch some of these shimmers and then figure out which one I want to do. So I'm gonna swatch the two. I said I was gonna do the orangish, this one, and then I'm gonna mix it with this one on my hand, but I'll swatch them separately for you all to see first. Then the third swatch will be of both of them combined, and then the fourth one will be that dual chromey looking shade that I was thinking about using in the inner corner that I kind of want to put on the lid now because I feel like it'll give an exciting look. But I don't know. I feel like it's gonna have to be on top of something in order to give like the cool look I wanted to. And I think it would have to be on top of the coppery shade. So I'm gonna put it on top of that one as well and just see if I like the way it looks. Because it kind of reminds me of the Natasha Denona shade. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely a topper shade, that third one I told you about. So this is the goldish green one called Rise and Shine. This one is called Fortuna. That I mixed Fortuna and Rise and Shine together. This is that glittery topper shade, Periso. And then I put Periso on top of Fortuna just so we could see how it looked together. I kind of want to put Periso on top of Sea Salt and see how that's going to look as an inner corner highlight, because I feel like on its own it's just not going to cut it. Oh, but see, that's more of a purpley undertone, so maybe they'll look cool together. I don't know. So that's Sea Salt and Periso. I don't know. I don't like any of these inner corner shades. So I think we're just going to go ahead and put Fortuna and Periso, this combination right here, on the lid. And then we'll just put Rise and Shine in the inner corner, because I'm not really liking too many of these other shades for inner corners or anything like that. So let's just start by putting Fortuna on the lid. And these seem like more of a creamy texture of shimmer, because I feel like they're moving around. They give me super shock shadow vibes. Okay. Yeah, this is giving that nice fiery like tone, if you will. I don't know what Adriangameover is doing in the next room, but I'm praying you don't hear it. Because it sounds like he's moving furniture. And if he is, I'm assuming he's most likely moving his bed. Okay, y'all, so I'm liking that. I'm going to go in with my E45 and go into the shade Coconut, so we can get a little bit of darkness on the outer V here. Hopefully it picks up the way I wanted to. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that's giving me that smoky darkness I want. Y'all know I'm all about a smoky eye look. So this right here, this is putting it together, making it sexy to me. Yeah, that's definitely a vibe. Okay. Take that same, where's that brush? Take my E135 from AOA Studio. and dust into this, and then put a little bit more shimmer back on the eye just so I feel like they're blending together nicely. But that's what I was looking for right there. Get dark smokiness on the outer V. It was missing, and now I have found it. And now I am happy and feeling more promising about this eye. As y'all can see, I'm just cutting the lid with the shimmer. And now we're gonna put Periso on top of our lid to give me the extra sparkle I was looking for. So you see that extra green like shift that just got added to the eye just because I pressing it in there. And definitely here for it. It's definitely a vibe. Although I felt like I had to spread up the shadow quite a bit, but I figured if I put it on my finger, I wouldn't have to do it as much, but I just wasn't doing that. So, but yeah, see, it gives that extra pop and shimmer that I was looking for, that I'm super excited about. See if we can get some glitter from my eye. Oh, no, I just made it worse. Yeah, I just pressed it in there. Okay. Oh, well, moving on. So I'm gonna start off with the coconut shade this time and work the outer V first, so that way we don't have to go back in and add the shimmer afterwards. So let's just add coconut now, and then we don't have to do it the second time. And this is the way I would have normally did it, but I forgot about that shade, so I put the shimmer on. I was like, there's something missing. I was like, oh, okay, outer V. We need to handle that. So knowing better is doing better. Now that I remembered from looking at the other side that I didn't have that smoky goodness that I love to have like that, we can rectify that situation there real quick. Okay, so yeah, that's the smokiness I wanted and I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and dust. Up in here real quick. And now we're gonna go ahead and put that same shimmer combo on. And see, it looks quite moussey and foiled, like I like. So these shimmers are better than the regular shimmers. I can definitely say that. So it's Glam XO Beauty did not. Sorry, it's Beauty. It's Glam Beauty XO did not steer me wrong. Cause it's looking real nice. Just take the brush that has the brown on it and kind of dust around this so it'll blend into a little better, but I'm not adding any extra product. Yeah, that's what I wanted right there. Now we're gonna go with this one and just clear everything up. And we're gonna put Periso on the lid again. I'm not gonna do the inner corner and lower lash line right now. I need to go put the rest of my face on, but when I return, we could do that, and then I will wrap up this video and go on to the next one, because I got about, I think, 2 or 3 more I need to shoot today before we go to the barbecue. So, yeah. Yeah, that eye is looking pretty nice and sexified. Ooh, now let's drop the brush. Now the lower lash line, I'm thinking we might just put the smoky coconut color down there, and then that'd be it. And then just put a brown eyeliner like in the waterline. But I was thinking at the same time maybe I should do the red and orange combo down there, and then put the brown in the waterline to intensify the smokiness of the outer corner. I don't know, but I'm gonna get back to y'all after we get the face fully done. So be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So we're going to go on the lower lash line with the 2 colors I talked about. So we're probably going to start off with Spice, since that's the darkest one, and I feel like it'll look best underneath here. And then we can smoke it out a little bit with Caliente. So let's go do that. And then we'll be finished with the face. We'll be finished with the eyes. As you can see, my face is pretty much done. I have a battle of the bronzers. A battle of the blushes, a battle of the setting sprays, day 2, and a battle of, no, there is no battle of highlights. We're just showing the new highlighter palette. So that's all the stuff I got going on today, which is a lot. But I figured since I'm gonna be out in the elements for a good amount of time, it's a good day to do all this stuff because we'll get a true wear test of this product. Hey, my friend just sent me this hysterical text message of him like in a suit, a 4th of July like suit. It had like, it was a blue suit, but it had like white stars on it, and then he had a red, white, and blue, like those plastic top hats. I'm just over here like in my mind dying. I didn't want to just start randomly laughing on camera, but that's like the picture that showed up on the side of my phone. I'm over here in my mind laughing, and I probably had a crazy look on my face. Sorry, but that's what, like, that's why I was looking like that. I know y'all like, she probably just, she's lost it. She's officially lost it. I'm sure I will one day, but this is not the day. So I'm sorry to disappoint, but I haven't lost it yet. We're close, but we haven't lost it yet. I'm trying to figure out where I did put the makeup remover wipes because I'm gonna need them for my battle of the blushes because I don't have more than one stippling brush for the blush. And since they're cream blushes, I have to use a stippling brush. So, anyway. I'm thinking about buying some more stuff from Sigma during the sale because there was a brush set I wanted to get that has those eye brushes. I love it so much. Y'all see what I'm saying about the orange though? I feel like it just isn't doing anything. It isn't showing up anywhere. That's why I made sure I put the red there first. Just in case the orange didn't show up like it's doing now. At least, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, it's not even doing anything. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time. But you know how it is. You do something to one side, you gotta do the other side. So I feel like on the corners you can see it, but like right underneath the eye in the center where I really want it to be that extra pop, it's just not, it's not doing anything. It's like, why is it even here? It's not serving a purpose. So did you just come for the free booze? Like, why is it here? It's not doing anything. And I took the other brushes that I dust underneath there out of here, so I can't do that. But we're gonna take the Rise and Shine color now. This one I told you all about. I'm gonna just stick that in the inner corner. And I'm taking my E44 E41 dual fiber blend brush from Sigma. Y'all know I just love their brushes to death. And it's gonna get that extra pop in the inner corner that I need. Yes, look at that. I need it. Yes. Okay. So the Eyelook took a turn. Because I swore I thought I was going to had a cool shimmery color in there. But since that's more of a lid topper thing, I feel like I did the right thing by putting it on top of the bronze. Because I feel like on top of this gold, it might not have stood out as much. And then I wouldn't have an awesome pop of inner corner highlight. So this is the finished eye look using the e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I actually quite like this palette for the most part. I've been doing another eye look on Instagram. Obviously, I get to do the shades that I really like, which is this little whole section right here. I'm thinking about putting this as an inner corner pop and then just like combining this and this or something. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but y'all know like this whole little section here is most likely gonna be used for that look, especially since I made sure I did this other section for the first look. I might even do a third look and just give y'all a little simple neutral like brown coppery smoky eye type thing. But anyway, this video is done. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.